engine room. Yes. Get more steam. Yes, faster. We're on it going faster. Put more coal on. Hello, good evening. Welcome to eModels. Yes, it's Monday night. There's only three of us. Which way are they? That way. There's only three of us tonight. Him, and me. Yeah, because Fox's mum's in hospital shadow operation, so he's away looking after her. So get well soon, Mama Fox.
Get well soon, Mum.
Yeah. Never know. Never know. Fox might pop in and chat. But there's only three of us tonight on eModels, emodels.co.uk. Your one-stop shop for all your modelling needs, and all that. Yes. So tonight, what we're going to do tonight? Well, tonight I think we'll do belly and bench as usual. So what's in the belly? What's on the bench? And we'll also do a little thing tonight of food. Yes, because it's the eModels food show. It's not a modelling show at all. If you're new to the channel, welcome along. Yes, you may think you've dropped in on the eModels modelling channel, but you haven't. You've dropped in on the eModels food channel. And we want tonight to know, is there any food that you've wanted to try, but you've never tried it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, is there any food that you have tried and you've hated it and you wish you'd never tried it? Put it in chat. Let's have a talk about that. But yes, so it's me, Colin, and Chris tonight. You guys out in Chatland who can take us along. Yeah, you know the terms and conditions. Don't mention any modelling shops. It's a family-friendly show, and behave yourself. That's about it, really. Yeah. Well, we don't know what to do now because
it's a 15-minute show tonight, isn't it?
We'll take 5 minutes each, just doing some ramblings, and then we'll call it a night. But it's up to you guys in chat, I guess. You're the ones that can lead the way. Yeah.
Highland Boy saying can hardly hear Ted, but Ted is broadcasting at the same volume as he was the only one talking, so you probably can't hear us either. Try turning your volume up a little bit. We should be equally balanced. So,
yep. So, usual thing, belly and bench. And if you finished a thing from last week, between last week and this week, finish the thing, you can get a ding.
Ding.
We have had it tried. We did try it out earlier on, so the ding is working. And Paul, well, the first one in is Paul, who's never had lobster. Would look good and would like to try. Not a big seafood fan.
I've not had lobster, and I must admit, it's a good shout, mate.
No, I don't particularly like seafood again, so I wouldn't even want to try it. Thanks very much, but no, you can keep it.
Yeah. I'd like to try a bit of that blowfish as well. You know that, is it blowfish or the puffer fish? You know, the one that kills you.
Yeah.
Or the one where the Japanese have to be a master.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know,
if they do it wrong, you die.
You kind of think, it would be quite an interesting.
No.
Retro
Rabbit Studio says tried and disliked most organ meat, particularly heart, kidney, and liver. Not so much the taste, but the texture. Yeah, I'm with you with that. I've tried.
Yeah, I'm with him.
I don't like kidney and liver at all. I did try heart of some small fluffy thing, and it was all right. But no, I'd just rather not bother. Thanks very much.
It's not something.
Now the only good thing about liver is liver and onions. The smell is irresistible. That is, to me
it smells nice, but it's a bit like chewing an old boot, isn't it?
Yeah, liver and onions, cracking. I don't particularly like liver, but I do like kidney. So steak kidney pie, that sort of thing. Do that.
No.
That's all right.
We are getting reports that Ted is quiet, but me and Colin are okay. So I can't adjust that.
I shall try moving my microphone a bit nearer.
Don't move it too much because
just there.
You turn it off when you move it too much. But there we go.
Well, you've got all the balances your end, didn't you, Chris? So yeah.
Well, I've only got balance between me and you lot. So if I turned Ted up, then I'll be turning you up as well. And I don't think.
Matt is saying, "Do try lobster. It is the chicken of the sea." It's
It's really nice. I'm a bit of a bit of a seafood connoisseur. I love shellfish. Fish itself, I'm all right with that. But I could die for a crab or a lobster.
I've often thought of it, but when you see people with it and they're having to faff around with it, trying to get, and crunch this and crunch it, it's like, no, just bring it out on a nice plate already done with all of that, and I'd be happy. But
yeah, I have enough trouble getting chicken off the drumstick, so I'd have no fun at all with that. Yeah.
Oh well, you want to try a lobster's the easy one because you just split it down the middle and eat the tail, the tail meat,
right,
and then you crack the big lobster claws. But it's when you go to a crab and you can do it on all the individual legs. There's meat in all them legs, and then you can poke it. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so yeah, crab. What else? Do try lobster. The bobbins. Where does he see the bobbins? He said he's just finished something. Oh, where's Baylor? The bobbins. I finished the 1/350 scale North Carolina. It must be
he gets a ding.
Well, yeah, for a ding in the North Carolina. There was that a loud ding?
That was
a bit lame.
Ding,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real. Yeah, it's because I've moved the microphone away from the ding. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we'll take that as a testing. So there we go.
That's better.
It sounded a little bit flat.
Don't push it. Yeah.
No, there wasn't the after ring that we normally get on that, is it?
Yeah, I think it's probably because it's getting a bit dinted now.
Marcus Brun, belly, leftovers, roast chicken, herb and garlic mash with veggies. And Bench, he's just chilling tonight with us.
Cool.
Chilling's always nice.
I spent a couple of nights just chilling because I'm quite busy. So yeah, I actually last night I was chilling with two whiskeys, two different whiskeys.
Oh, one in each hand.
One in each hand, just to balance it up. Yep. And you put the ice in each one, and you just gauge how quick the ice is melting in each.
Lynn Dipple gets a ding because she's finished a Lego Saturn 5.
Oh, nice.
Oh, finished it. Yeah,
Still
I've been
about
seeing
that
the
big.
pictures, Lynn. Yeah, I've been keeping up with that. So well done on that. And there we go.
Also, Mac is saying the worst thing that he's ever tasted was sea urchin.
Sea urchin. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, they're a thing, but I don't know that you're meant to eat them.
Oh, yeah, that's maybe why it was horrible. You weren't meant to eat it.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's, well, if there's anything you have eaten and you didn't like, let us know. Tell us what you like.
Yeah.
Before we get too far in, we should remind people that we're giving away a kit tonight.
Yes.
So you should have commented on last week's video. If you haven't, you can nip across quick and comment before the end of the stream tonight, when we'll be giving it away to somebody live. Yay! Woo!
Yeah. You
So
get
go
to
across.
win a thing.
I can't remember what you have to do, but just go across.
It was about tiny things. Like, leave a comment on last week's video about tiny things.
Yeah.
So yeah, and before we get too far in, we can't forget Festus Factoids.
I know. It's that time, innit? Have we? We've not even done terms and conditions, have we?
Well, Ted mentioned that there were some.
I sort of skimmed across them briefly on my intro, but and then we went straight into
very professionally done, mate. Very professionally
So,
done.
whilst everybody's thinking about what they have eaten or what they want to eat, we'll go across and do some interesting factors.
Factors? Yeah, that's the bloke.
Factors, factoids.
There you go. So it's supposed to be me that struggles with words, mate. Anyway, gang, yes, your factoid for today is, on this day in 1980, scientists at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California even announced the discovery of a 15th moon orbiting the planet even.
Oh, good God.
Saturn. Courtesy of Voyager 1. I'll get me words out tonight, folks.
Yeah, it's one of the nights for misspelling.
Oh, mate, isn't it? So that was that factoid. We've got some births, Chris.
Births.
We got an English embryologist and geneticist called Conrad Al with an H Waddington. And he was born on this very day in 1905.
No, that was 3 years after the Osprey was built. The Heritage Steamboat, built in 1902. Yeah, by Shepherd's
factoids, mate. We got another birth. We got a bloke here. He was Albert F. Frey Wüstlin, and he was a Swiss botanist and pioneer of submicroscopic morphology and molecular biology. There you go.
Molecular.
Yeah, it's the thing with monocles. Monocle biology.
Molecular.
I thought I got away with that one. And
That's all we listen for, Colin. We just listen for the mispronunciation.
Cheers, mate. And the last birth tonight is a French engineer and aviator, and his name is Robert N. Snort Peltieri. And he made pioneering contributions to the beginnings of heavier than air flight in Europe. There you go. And he built a copy of the 1902 glider made by the Wright brothers. There you go. Because he distrusted their steering technique.
What were the names of the Wright brothers? Was it Edgar and someone? I can't remember.
What's his
Orville,
name?
that was
Orville and Wilbur, wasn't it? Orville and Wilbur.
Who's Edgar then? I don't know. Did I just
I don't know,
invent it?
did I say Edgar?
No, I said Edgar. I thought that was one of them, but it sounds better the other ones you came up with.
Oh,
Is that
actually, the ones I come up with, mate.
Is that Orville as in I wish I could fly?
Yes, that was the other one. And what's the name of the monkey? Yeah. Cuddles the monkey. That
Why
was
did
it.
I know that?
Yeah,
why did Keith Harris bloke, wasn't it?
Yeah, why did it pop to the front of your mind straight away and not one of them things like, what's the name of the monkey?
I didn't have to think of it. It was bumped straight there, mate. I can even remember what it looks like. Moving on, we've got some deaths. Respectful deaths. First up, oh God, we got a Soviet physicist and astrophysicist.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Who's called Vitaly Lazarevich Ginzburg, and his research ranged over the theory of superconductivity and the theory of high energy processes in astrophysics, theories of electromagnetic wave propagation in plasmas. God, Chris, I was determined there.
That was impressive.
Yes.
He died at the very old age of 93, and he won the old Nobel Prize and all.
The Nobel Prize, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to make a point of that because Foxx would have if he was here, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, the Nobel Prize, mate. Yeah, very noble bloke he was and all. We got an American astronomer called Vesto Melvin Slipher, and he was a seismic observationist of the extraordinary radial velocities of spiral galaxies. There you go. And he did, what was he there? He measured the displacement of their spectral lines by the Doppler effect.
Well, you'd have to, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would. And who else have we got? Oh, we've got an American petroleum engineer called Edwin Laurentine Drake, and he was a petroleum engineer who drilled the first productive oil well near Titusville in Pennsylvania, which launched the modern US petroleum industry. And he died at the young age of 61. There you go, folks.
Cool.
That's your factoids, your births, and your very sad deaths, mate.
Yeah. A petroleum engineer. Yeah, I bet he's rich now.
No, he's dead.
Well, he's dead, isn't he? It's no use to him.
No use to him. Yeah, you can't take it with you. No pockets in shrouds and all that.
Nah, he's brown bread, mate, isn't it? No good to him, is it?
Yeah.
So there you go, folks.
Went to fill the car up today and got robbed. Just filled up enough to be able to drive
How
to the
many
next
bars of gold did you have to take in with your tip?
Yeah.
I'm just amazed I got them big words out.
There were some good ones that you got right there. I'm quite impressed. Yeah.
I'm still trembling now, Chris.
Belly Bench is coming in. Primetime modelling as Belly, meatballs and pasta. Bench, nothing.
Ooh.
Still need to finish the Celica Roy diorama. Now, I did see it. I thought, somebody loves me because Lynn Dipple says, "Hi, Edward," and hugs. I thought, somebody likes me.
It wasn't you, was it?
It's not me.
No.
No.
Oh, bless. Andy McClish's got a question. He says, which came first, the colour orange or the fruit?
Ah.
Now then, Now then,
There
there
you
was
go.
when I'm not sure when the orange came into the country, or who actually called it orange. Did we call it orange, or was it always?
It does seem
orange
very
when-
lazy naming, doesn't it?
Yeah, or,
Does, but yeah. Did the colour exist? You know, is that, oh, well, that's orange, that is, just like
yeah,
that.
but when the orange arrived in England, did they say, "Behold, here is an orange"? Was it
Yeah.
already named? Was it already
Exactly.
named?
Or did the colour get named after the fruit?
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Or,
bit like an apple,
behold,
isn't it? You know, didn't call
yeah,
it a green,
behold,
did they?
here is a fruit. What shall we call it? Orange. We shall call it
Yeah.
orange.
I don't know what to call it. Well, describe it to me. Well, it's orange. That'll do. Yeah.
I think this is one of those you need to get a book on of research on this, Ted, and let us all know, mate.
Google
we
oranges.
should- yeah.
It will tell you. Yeah.
We shall track down the answer next week from Google. Yeah. So when it came here, did somebody pick it off a tree and call it orange? The
Makes
person
you
that picked
wonder,
it off
doesn't
a
it?
tree. Did it become orange when it landed in a particular country because of the people?
Andy McClish has got a belly and bench. Belly is cheeseburgers and barbecue style potato wedges.
Good choice. I like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Donald Mackenzie has got in his belly stew, veg, and potatoes. On the bench is the Bandai ATST. I've got one of them. I really mean to build it, but I just haven't.
It is a lovely kit to build, mate. Goes together really well. And big hugs and kisses from Lynn to all three of us. Thank you very much, Lynn.
Yeah. I like the way she didn't single anybody out.
No,
Well done, Lynn. Thank you.
Nigel's modelling bench has got an interesting factoid there, Ted. He says there used to be a Prince of Orange, and there's a pub in Yatton with a Y named after him.
Yeah, it's like William of Orange.
Yes.
Now, had the orange arrived in the country before or after the William of Orange?
Well, I don't think he wasn't William of Oranges. It wasn't
No,
anything to do with the fruit. But Anders does answer a question that I was thinking about but didn't actually get around to asking. He says the fruit is named apelsin in Swedish and the colour orange is still orange. So I was wondering, does it translate as to the colour orange and the fruit orange? Are they always the same in different languages? But apparently they're not.
Apparently they're not.
No.
There you go. William Rayborn's in saying hello.
In France, they call it the citron, aren't they, or something like that? Not the citron, the citron.
Yes.
No, they're cars, Ted. They're different.
Yeah.
You could probably have an orange one, but it'd be different.
Oh, yeah. So don't forget as well, if you've just joined us, we do want to know as well, is there anything you've ever wanted to eat or try? You know, something like caviar or something like that. If you've never tried caviar, have you ever wanted to try such a thing? Or is there any other edible sort of things that you want to try? Shark. I've never tried
Nigel's
shark.
got a pizza on the way, and he's got a German wingy thing on his bench.
Ah, cool. Personally, I've not got any sort of food wish lists. I know what I like, and I like it. There's nothing that I particularly would think, oh, I'd really like to try that. I have tried caviar and didn't like it, but again, seafoody type thing. I don't like seafood generally, so you know, it's not really a big surprise. But there's no foods that I particularly thought, oh, I would love to try that. Because if there was, I probably would have bought some and tried it.
Yeah, we are set in our ways, aren't we, with food?
Yeah,
well, yeah,
I have
but
tried. I've tried caviar. And I find it quite salty.
Yeah, very salty.
Yeah. What else did I try? Yeah, I've tried snails. I've done snails, and I've done frog's
I've not done
legs.
snails.
No, not done snails.
Don't
Never
appeal
appealed to me. No.
I've done the jelly deals, obviously.
Yeah, I don't like that either. No.
Cockles and whelks and that. Muse is in saying hugs for Cole. Hello, Muse. All right, my darling. Hugs back.
Oh, I see. Just the hugs for. I understand. That's fine.
I always get hugs of Muse. She's lovely.
Yeah, but we can as well. It's not, you know. But it's fine.
It's a bit like Mama Foxx and me being her favourite. You just got to accept.
You're only
it,
her favourite
move on,
sometimes.
mate.
Sometimes it's me.
He's not bitter.
Not at all. Not
Michael
at all.
Jackerman has got a belly and bench. Chicken and cheese and bacon with chips and mushrooms. Nice combo. And bench is a Tamiya 148 scale, A10 Thunderbolt, and I'm building it again at last.
Oh,
Congratulations on returning.
Yeah, when somebody mentions an A10 Thunderbolt, you've got to go.
Yeah.
You have to.
Catch you later, Graham. He says he'll PM me during the week. Yeah, no worries, mate. Stay safe, fella.
Yeah.
Max says French for orange is orange, Ted. Citron is lemon.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, probably thinking that. Yeah, it's l'orange. Yeah, l'orange.
God, Ted does French.
Yeah, French. Citron, not to be confused with citron.
Yeah. Bob the Fish is obviously getting a bit worked up about all the fish that's being tasted. He says he'd really like to try humans.
I like it.
Apparently, we taste like chicken, so you know. It's...
If it's not chicken, anything else that you eat tastes like chicken. As Bobbin says, I've eaten dog. It was okay. However, he said it tastes like beef. I believe it tastes like chicken. Probably wouldn't have it again. Yeah, but there's horse meat in there. Don't the French do horse meat in a regular sort?
Oh yeah, horse meat. Yeah, I've had ostrich before.
I've had
burgers when I was in Aussie.
Yeah,
and alligator once, and that was all right, but not anything special.
Yeah, I did alligator in Australia. But you remember at one time, Tesco did a whole range of it, didn't they? They did ostrich burgers and gator burgers and things. Yeah.
News is in the takeaway line. Just about to get a nice burger and fries before work. Sounds good. Anders, I missed Anders. Belly, diet day, so it was salad with kebab meat for lunch, a nutrition drink and some fruit this evening, and the life-saving coffee. On the bench, weathering the 148th, kitten, I can never say that one, the kitten one, and painting a 148 figure.
Kitten craft
Kitten
That's why I didn't read that one out, mate. Yeah, just go kitten, right.
Nobody wants to drive a lemon. Yeah, my car's become a lemon this week because it failed its MOT. Boo.
Oh, did it? Oh, sorry
to hear that. Yes, just silly things like two side lights on a Mini. The side lights are in the bottom with the fog lights. But
consumables.
Yeah, but you can't get to them.
No.
So
get the engine out before you can get to bits, and
the trouble with modern cars, isn't it? It's the whole front end off just to change a bulb.
Yeah, well, I took the wheel off, got to the bit where you could see the bulb and things like that, and the whole fitting is corroding. So the front end's going to have to come off, and I'm awaiting the the Amazon delivery of some replacement lights.
Entire front of car.
Ted, when you could stand beside the road with a torch in between your teeth and put an headlight in a full Cortina. Them days are long gone, ain't they, mate?
Yeah.
Well, it was like the Mini. The Mini wasn't a headlight bulb; it was the whole headlight. Remember when the big Lucas headlights?
Yeah, that's it.
The whole fitting in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go along a shelf. You see little bulb, big bulb.
Yeah, big box. Oh, that's the one for the Mini.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh. Chris, did you not find alligator a bit snappy? Says Highland Boy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you order it, you say, I want to order that alligator and I want it now. That's what you have to say, yeah.
Yeah. Bobbins, if I ever survive a plane crash in a remote mountain area, I would eat the most annoying passengers first.
Or wouldn't you eat the biggest ones first? Would that? That'd be more sensible, wouldn't it?
That's the next time we all get on a plane. We're going to go. There ain't anyone on here called Bob, is there?
I'll
take the next one. It's fine.
So do you select the biggest one first so he lasts longer? There's a less chance of you having to do someone else in.
This is where us three would take one step back and just leave Foxx stood there.
Oh dear.
Crawfish is good, says Andy. There must have been a conversation about crawfish. I didn't try crawfish either. I haven't tried that. Or crayfish, or whatever you want to call them. I think it's the same thing, isn't it? Retro, my Subaru has 2 defective power steering pumps, and a whole new rack put in. Had to wait a few weeks for the 3rd pump to arrive. Oh, right, yeah,
Wow.
big job. When it gets to anything like that on a car, steering racks and
Well, a lot of people now, Ted, they lease their motors, don't they, because of that? Because, standard parts replacements like we all used to do was bob a job Sunday guys that would go and keep your cars on. You can't do it now.
Yeah.
You've got to plug it into a laptop and, it's
Well,
one
that
of
used to
them
be
days.
it, didn't it? Sunday morning in the back street or on the front street. Sunday morning, everybody be outside with the bonnet up or the car on the ramps or jacked up the wheels off. It won't be polishing them. They'd be underneath.
I expect you probably can't buy ramps anymore.
Well, yeah, you get the old wheel ramps out. You do
just
the
wouldn't
oil
be any
change, wouldn't there?
market for 'em
Clutches,
now, is there?
gearboxes. You would. You can't do that now.
And Sunday morning job. Drop the engine, put a new clutch in, and put it all back. Yeah,
Getting
your
the feeler
hammer.
gauges out, Ted, to do your points.
Doing the points, and the tappets as well. Get the engine running and listening to with the screwdriver.
Get the screwdriver, not loose tap it.
You can hear the bottom end rattling a little bit. Do it all on the drive. Brilliant. Putting the sills back on with a bit of chicken wire and newspaper.
MOT's coming out with the undersill.
That's it.
Peter Rogers said, Chris, I'd guess you'd eat the smallest person first, as if everyone starts losing weight, there'd still be plenty. That's not a bad idea, because the biggest person would still be a big person.
Absolutely.
Oh, where we at? Retros used to be a mechanic and engineer for classic Datsun restoration race shop.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, they were always full of holes with the Datsuns. Oh, everybody's on about and Mark had croc, snake, and freshwater crayfish. I think that's the same as crawfish. I think that's the same. Wheel ramps, you mean the solid steel ones that inevitably rust but can still be used to take out reliant robins?
Nigel's Modelmaking Bench says you can still buy ramps, but just nobody knows what they're for.
Absolutely,
that wouldn't
same as
surprise me
axle stands
as well,
and that. It's
Or get in your car on the ramp and that feel of it just going over the edge.
You just wait for the tyre to bounce. You think, please don't go over the edge. Did you used to put a little bit of carpet just in front of them, Ted, around the first rung to stop them bumping along the road as you went to drive up?
That's it. Jacking them up on the hydraulic jack.
How many times though did you used to go to the paper shop and you'd see a bloke who's got the single post scissor jack underneath the car holding it up, and he's there beating the bejesus out of rust and bolt. And you'd think, mate, you've only got that on the side jack. If that comes down, you're brown bread, mate.
I wouldn't even think about. I wouldn't even think about putting a scissor jack under a car just to change a wheel.
No, it was always a big floor jack, and straight on the axle stands just to be on the safe side. But many a time you'd see a rickety little bit of jack holding the car up, or you'd get the other one where they would put house bricks on a curbstone, Chris, and they'd drive up the curbstone onto the bricks and they'd be under the car.
No, I've never done that, but I have changed wheels with just using the scissor jack, because that's all you get in the car. You haven't got much choice.
No, I think these days, side of the road, no, not on a scissor jack. Come and get,
You don't see the Sunday afternoon tinkering on cars anywhere now. You just don't see it.
No, I don't see it now.
The car manufacturers got what they wanted, really, wouldn't it? Was putting a stop to people saving money, really, wouldn't it? You're reliant on them and their dealers.
Well, they're on about now even having your repairs ticketed, so you can't do your repair. If you need new brakes, it has to be done by a competent person and a ticket issued.
Although, to be sure, I would prefer that cars on the road that are driving around near me are repaired by competent people.
Yeah, because we've all seen that car driving down the road with the front wing giving it that,
Yeah,
where
you
it
think no, that's not no.
held together with chicken wire and body filler, and it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and your exhaust had a hole in it, and they repaired it with a tin can and a couple of Jubilee clips.
well, they're dragging the back box along the road, and it's just sparking every time I hit yeah.
Oh, I've had a few things like I've had the retaining straps on the petrol tank. They've fallen off on an old Cortina. Yeah.
I was behind a Mini once where the battery was dragging along because it had fell through the battery hole in the boot and was bumping on the road. It was only held up with the cables.
I've seen
You sit
YouTube
there, you're
videos
like,
of cars driving along with no tyre on, just the hubcaps going around, but still driving down the road. It's like, how do you not notice?
What's the worst thing, folks, that you've ever seen driving on the road? You know, cars that are falling apart or whatever. I've had one where I was going down the 303 one year to Cornwall, and the two cars in front lost the entire roof rack with the cases on and everything. And we was all sort of avoiding the suitcases.
Roof racks, that's the thing you don't see anymore.
Yeah, don't see them.
It's what's in store time.
Is it already? Or we're just getting into talking about
I know we're just
cars,
getting into
aren't
flow,
we?
but if we keep on the flow, then
Oh
things are going to,
God.
Yeah. Well, it's Colin's turn for what's in store.
It is. I better do a screen share.
And as usual, we've got nothing to give away.
nothing.
Nothing.
Let's do a refresh on that, see if I can get some info on it. And it helps if you share the screen, Col. That one there, it's been a while. And there it is. I'm about to add it to the stream, gents, all right?
That'd be lovely, yes. So as ever, Colin's got a selection of a few things. I can't count how many. There's six or seven things. There'll be a theme.
6 tonight,
What the theme is, put it in chat once he's finished. Once he's come back and said, what's the theme, go. If you get it first one to get it right, you'll win nothing at all.
Absolutely dada, nana, nothing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First up, we have got the Dragon 172nd Apollo Lunar Lander CSM Columbia LM Eagle. And it's the 50th anniversary. And I don't know about you guys, it's a lunar lander, isn't it? I mean,
I want to know, was that gold foil? Was it like tin foil or was it another material?
No, it was like tin foil.
I don't know, to be honest
did
with you.
Did it come on a roll? Like, Trex,
yeah,
extra strong tin foil on a roll.
I often imagined it was some kind of really sort of high-tech sheeting of some kind, but you'd probably find it sticky back plastic.
I think it was just literally like gold tinfoil, and it's to do with radiation and stuff and things, obviously. But yeah, it was really thin, apparently.
Well, as Peter Rogers said, the thing never happened. So yeah, it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere else.
Someone else has seen Capricorn 1. And there's all the bits and bobs for it.
People say Mylar.
That's what the gold stuff's made out of. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just one of those, isn't it? It's Apollo 11. What more can you say, And I would love it in our lifetime if man goes to Mars or back to the moon. I would love that because, I'm a bit of a...
could go back to the moon and I think could really prove that we went this time and actually show that there are bits, look at what's been left, look at the rubbish that they left up here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's that iconic shot, wasn't it, of the Earthrise from the moon, wasn't it, and all of that. And as a child growing up in that era, it was just fascinating to look up at the moon and think, there's a geezer stood up there.
Yeah, I remember the day sat in front of the telly, the black and white telly, sort of
live from the moon.
With a ticker tape going along the bottom live, and then it go dark, and we've just lost the signal as they go around to the dark side. And
isn't it something like there's only 12 people have walked on the moon even now? It's a really low number.
Yeah, 12.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a very elite group of people, and they did a recent thing on MythBusters a few years ago, wasn't it? Because people were saying, there's nothing up there, and they found the sensor that transmitted or something. They sent
there's
into it, and it
reflecting
responded.
Thing.
So there's. I would love it to happen again. I would love to see man go back to the moon and Mars because I'm a nerd.
Nigel's model making bench says he was at the launch of Apollo 13.
Oh wow!
It must have been a great thing to see that.
Max says there's an easy one for him, Colin, which was a Trabant going down the main stream in Kecskemét, Hungary, with an H at a scary angle compared to the white line on the road. Oh, proper bit of crabbing. I've seen a car turn a corner before, and the trailer it was towing went straight on. Next up, folks, we've got Space Legion's colour set ammo by Mig Jimenez. And what more can I say? It's I'll do a refresh, see if there's any info on it.
All the colours for all your
There
mechs.
you go. Look at that. The definitive selection of painting and finishing colours for all of space armies with both polished metal, gold metal, acrylic colours, metal surfaces and effects. And you get blues, blood reds, bone, marine blue, polished metal, and gold.
Yeah, it's what you want for your Space Marines, but we're not allowed to call them Space Marines because we'll get sued. So we'll call them
Absolutely.
Space Legions.
Anyone that's doing mechas or whatever like that, yeah, that's the set for you, folks. And what can you say? So what you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get 6 colours in there, and yeah, absolutely. Water soluble, odorless, non-toxic, and each jar adds a stainless steel agitator to facilitate mixture.
Yeah, mix it up. Everyone's on about the moon landing. Paul Tomaso says the moon landing is a hoax. We would have had a moon base by now if we did get to the moon.
I always wanted moon base alpha, didn't you?
Yeah.
I loved
we had a
Space
moon base.
1999.
Yeah, the girls all had purple hair and very attractive figures and things like that. But
Oh, mate, yeah. This is why I find the whole thing that Elon Musk is doing with SpaceX riveting, because even the shape of it looks like one of those 1950s spaceships. I love it. Kit number 3, all right, on number 3, folks. Yes, it is.
Shuttle.
Everyone loves to build a space shuttle, and I can't think of a better example than the Tamiya 1/100th scale space shuttle Atlantis.
No.
And have you a looky loo at that bad boy, folks? If the window will open, let's refresh.
I've got that one. Yeah, I've got that one.
Look at
space shuttle. Ted's got one. Ted's got a spaceship.
Oh, you got it, have you, Ted?
Yeah,
spaceship.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone that likes building space shuttles, I can think of Dad for a start. He loves to build a space shuttle. Will probably enjoy that one. Can't see how many parts are there, but it does turn into a rather sexy looking kit. So
there's a rather sexy looking Lego kit out as well, isn't there? I know eModels don't sell Lego, but there's a Lego kit out of the space shuttle.
That's a fair old size kit there, though, Ted, isn't it?
It's pretty big, yeah.
I mean, I think it's there next to a 35th tank, yeah. So is there any dimensions on there? I can't see any. But yeah, anyways, if you fancy doing a bit of a space shuttle, go and have yourself a looky loo at that one. And for 47 quid, you can't argue with that, can you?
Cool.
No, festa.
Yeah.
Next up, folks.
Yeah, to me. Oh, yeah, where's Foxx? Yep.
I know, in homage to Foxx, because like me, he does like an Eagle transporter, and this one is got the laboratory pod on it. And
yeah, I didn't know there were separate ones.
The scaffolding bit was separate, and then they could pick up different things depending on what they needed to do.
Yeah, a bit like Thunderbird 2, they could bring up different middle sections.
A bit like the space version of an Arctic, just
absolutely.
Pick up a different trailer. Yeah.
And look at how wonderfully 1970s the two guys are looking in there. Like,
cool, yeah, exactly the same pose, just a different colour.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an Eagle. Again, folks of our generation will remember this TV show, and I do like the shine on them bells, I must admit.
Yeah, lots of techniques for doing that now, and there's a big
absolutely. But it's just one of those, Ted, isn't it? And with the backbone and the metal and all of that.
This is 1/48 scale. Nigel Modelmaking bench comments on the price, but it's 1/48 scale. It's going to be It's big.
It's huge. I think that's it's not the same one that Foxx did, but he did the same. It was the same scale, wasn't it? 1/48.
Yeah, Foxx, I think, did that one down there, didn't he? The 500 quid one with all the different decals on it, didn't he? I think. But yeah. But it's the MPC 22-inch Eagle contains the shoulder pod engine arrangement from Eagle 2 and the well-renowned laboratory pod from the Metamorph episode. Yes.
MPC make that one, so yeah, it's going to be a nice kit. It's going to be good.
Yeah. He's not a fan of the reveal shuttle, bless him.
Yeah. If Foxx would hear, he could tell us all about it and the.
You just know that he would be in proper nerd mode. He'd be in his cabinet behind him, getting these little gadgets. He's
probably watching us at this very moment, thinking, I could have been.
Absolutely.
He's trying quickly to log on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, folks. Next up, we've got MPC Space Diorama 1999 Nuclear Waste Area Diorama with 1/24th scale moon buggy. Let's do a quick refresh, see if there's any more details.
It's got the moon buggy on it, so they could do. If you didn't want to build, the space diorama, you could do the.
It's got the little moon buggy in there.
You could do the banana splits in the moon buggy.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I used to drive, isn't it?
Dear.
Banana splits,
got the song going around. Got the song going around in my head now. Like
it's an earworm, isn't it? Yeah. But there's no other info on that, I'm afraid. Let's just click on there, see what it is. Nuclear waste 2.
I'm not sure if it actually lights up this one. I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think there's some gubbins that goes with it. Let's zoom in, see if we can pick anything out. But yeah, there might be, what's that say, 48 accessories, moon buggies with cargo, nuclear waste, lampposts, 10 figures, 8 lampposts. So yeah, lots of gubbins in there.
Going back to the Eagle, I think this is Space 1999 Eagle with lab module is the same kit that Paul Ditter did. He posted it in the Boom Hut, and it's a magnificent.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Someone had built recently.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look at it. Go and see Fox's build of it. So
absolutely. And last up, folks, Polar Lights 1/1000th scale Star Trek Discovery USS Enterprise, and yes. What can you say? It's a Starship Enterprise.
Now then, is this the original Star Trek, or is it another version? It's not Captain Kirk.
I think it's the more recent reboot, isn't it?
Discovery is the most recent live-action show. Yeah, but it's the Enterprise from the original one, but sort of reimagined. But it's not from the new films. It's from the series, and it's from Yeah. Is it a prequel to the original series? Is it? Or I don't really understand. I watched the first season, and that was sort of a prequel, but then it wasn't because there's a lot of time travel involved as well. So it's very difficult to categorise. Yeah, it's still under the command of James T. Kirk there, so it's obviously just a modern reboot of the original series then. But it's a Starship Enterprise. What more can you say? If you haven't built one, now you can. So, do you want to recap? Because it's a really tough one, this.
It's a tough one, yes. I'm scratching my head trying to think what the link is to this one.
Yeah, you best go through them again.
Yeah, because people might be struggling with this. Dragon 1/72nd Apollo 11. Next up is the Space Legion's colour set. Tamiya 1/100th Space Shuttle. MPC's 1/48th Space Shuttle, Space Eagle even. MPC Space 1999 Nuclear Waste Area, and the Polar Lights 1/1000th Star Trek Discovery USS Enterprise, folks.
Nigel Modelmaking Bench says, are Polar Lights good kits? They're all right. They're not.
Yeah, I can remember Steve built one, didn't he, over at Totally Scale Models and lit it up, and it was a pretty damn sexy piece of kit.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I've not actually done one myself, but I've seen a few of them made, and they do look very nice.
Yeah, I've been trying to get hold of the next generation one. I've got a Voyager over there that's part built, but I'd like to do the one from the next generation, I must admit.
Yeah.
But again, they're
I
so
know that,
big, it's where to put them in.
Polar lights do quite a few space type subjects, don't
Yeah.
they? In this sort of TV show type stuff. I seem to recall.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop sharing, folks, and yeah, if you really want to have a guess at this really tough what's in store this week, now's the time. Go.
Is it hamsters?
Is it hamsters? Yeah, it's like, yeah, there you go. First in, straight in, David Powell at Sprue and Glue, space.
Spaceships.
Really was a tough one, that.
Hang on, let me press the button to send the virtual nothing on its way.
Are you going to transport it?
There it's
You're
gone.
Good.
Yep.
You're good. So there you go, David. You should hear the jingly sound next to you.
Go,
You'll have a load of glitter flick up from your bench, and you'll see nothing right next to you, mate.
And you nothing will appear next to you.
Yeah.
It's Fox's turn next week, isn't it?
It is Fox's turn next week. Sorry it was so easy, folks.
Shall we tell him sooner, or shall we leave it till next week to tell him?
No, tell him Monday at about
Monday,
about 7.
Yeah, that'd be good. Right.
What we should really, what would be really clever of us to do is before we log off, is to actually do it then, and then we're not having to wait until next week when we're about 30 minutes to go, thinking, what can I do this week? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
where's
I
the fun
kind of
in
lost
that?
track of time, and literally I was like, oh God, it's my what's in store as well.
Yeah. We never do it till the last moment. Yeah, I think that's what makes it more. Yeah. But then again, we need to know whether it's in stock or not.
That's why we leave it to the last minute.
Yeah,
to make sure that it's in stock.
See that it's in stock. Yeah.
So,
I may have been watching SpaceX, hence why it was space.
Yeah. Tell Fox just as we go live, says Andy McLeish.
Or even just after.
When the pre-rolls up, Chris.
We could tell him at about 9:30. We say, and we're going over to what's in store, and it's Fox's turn.
Yeah, and just see him sit there going.
Yeah.
I like that idea, Chris.
No, that's cruel. We're not that cruel. We are that cruel, but we shouldn't be. We should be better.
Yeah. Anyway, as we're coming towards the end of the show, just a reminder that we've got a giveaway this week. If you just joined us or you joined us late into the show, a reminder that we do have last week's video that's gone live. All you need to do is dash over there right now and comment on it with a chance of winning something. And we say something because we can't remember what last week.
I remember what it is. It was the T-70M Soviet light tank with crew.
Yes, it was a tank. Yes, I remember now. Yeah.
I remembered that with all the memories that I have. Not that I've got it on the screen there at all.
I can see it slightly shadowed under my webcam, and there's a picture of a tank in it.
Yeah, I get rid of that. There we go.
I haven't got that much. Yeah. So
You're wicked, you are.
Pete Rogers says, "How are the crisps?" Yeah, we could do that as well. I've got the crisps on the bench.
It's not my crisps.
Ted.
It's Ted's crisps. It's Ted's crisp shenanigans.
Yeah, we need an update on Crispgate, don't we?
Crisps. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last. Yeah, the way it went last week, I think this week could be the last.
I think we should keep it going for a few more weeks because it's getting funnier.
Yeah, this week the crisps are green.
I think we'll keep it going until you can pour them out.
If you don't already know what's happening or what's going on, if you haven't kept up with us, why not? Why aren't you here every week? But I found a packet of crisps on my bench from about. I think they were here since I was thinking the other day, and I think they were here since I went on my holidays up to Scotland that long ago. And they've been here ever since. The top has been turned down and held together with a clip, and we're just waiting now to see how long they remain edible. So tonight is another week. This will be the third week. So the third week of testing them, where I would think they've probably been here for about 6 weeks now. Then, so there we go. So what we're going to do is see if your Walker's cheese and onion crisps remain crispy in the folded down bag So shall we go for it? Shall we do a
Go on.
mate.
a
Yeah.
crunch in? Ready? Excuse me eating on camera, but
Oh, there's crunch.
Still sounds good.
Still.
oh yeah, it's a definite crunch. There's a definite cheese on your taste there. There's a little bit of softness going around. Yeah.
No, I'd say that was still crispy.
Yeah, I'd say that
It's still crispy. There's still crispy.
there's life in them bad boys, mate.
Yeah,
I reckon
put
they
away
might
for
make
another
it
week.
till Christmas. I think they'll make it till Christmas, mate.
Andy McLeish, I think, got the right bit there. It's crunchy, but with an element of sog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is still a crunch. They're very cheesy, oniony, but there is a little bit of a sogginess in them now.
Lord Barkley says you got months out of them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So when you come around to my house, you might be getting
Yeah.
6-week-old Christmas. Yeah, if I have a little bit of a party and a little soiree and get some friends.
Ted will have them in a bowl on the table there. But
Yeah,
help
on the
yourself to
table.
crisps.
Yeah,
Andy says, yeah, Crispmas. Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
did there.
I'm a little bit concerned that the bag seems to be getting smaller every time. So if anybody's got any half-eaten bags of crisps, send them on to Ted, so we can keep this item going for a while longer.
Candy Graph from Model. This is just crying out for a VU meter so we can determine the loudness of each crunch. I don't think we need that. I think we need like a clapometer that we can measure it. Yeah, we can measure it like that, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a little bit of a.
Yeah.
I might make one next week. See if we can have a crunchometer.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have something, mate.
Yeah, I'll make a crunchometer so we. And then we can compare it. Yeah, if we have a crunchometer, we can compare it with different brands of crisps. You know, Aldi, Netto.
Absolutely, yeah.
I want you to try it with What's-Its.
Or what's it?
Oh, yeah, that would be quite a rapid degeneration, that wouldn't it?
I don't see them lasting very long. No.
Yeah, and what's it? Do you lick your fingers at the end of each what's it, or do you wait till the end of the packet?
Yeah.
Do
You get the dust in the corner, you're like, got to do it.
The orange fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Max saying he's passed a very pleasant hour or so with great people. Enjoy your evening, day, or morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
where have you been then,
Thanks
Mac?
for joining us.
yeah, we've been
Where
here
have
a
you been?
whole hour. Huh? We haven't
I
spoke
know.
about modelling once.
I know, Ted. We've done really. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, there he is.
I was just getting the clip to put the clip back on.
Yeah, Max says the crunch on should be a thing. Yeah, but what's going to happen is Ted's going to sit there with different bits of coloured paper next week, and it's in the red, it's in the
Yeah,
yellow.
the little arrow going up. The little
Yeah.
Was it opportunity knocks and the clapometer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just going to have a black marker line on a bit of paper with his pointy finger going up it like that, and he's just going to sit there and go.
Oh, he's got his pointy finger ready, hasn't he? So yeah.
Yeah,
he's got his pointy finger.
I could have the pointy finger at the edge of the screen here, like this.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, up it goes.
Oh dear. Andy McLeish says giveaway thing. Yes, it's that sort of time. You can still go and comment on it. You've got a couple of minutes yet, so.
Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes yet, so we're just going to round the show up. Then we can give something away. Again, I like we do. You like us giving things away. I think that's all they come for. Yeah, they just
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Giveaway.
Screw and Glue says give away a Ted crisp.
Yeah, we could give a packet of crisps away. I'll send the empty packet to the winner.
Yeah.
Would they really be a winner? Would they really?
You know, what's it finger solved years ago? Just tip the bag up and pour it them straight in your mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
No what's it fingers.
Right, here we go then. That's the video you want to comment on. Nip along to find that. You know how long it took me to find a picture where all four of us were there with our eyes open?
Yeah.
I was late last week. Look, I'm not even dressed for the part.
Yeah, he's still got his coat on. Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
literally run up the step ladder, hadn't you, mate?
Was
Yep.
that the coat on waiting to go, or was that the coat on has just arrived?
That was about halfway through, so yeah. At the moment, there were 25 comments on that when I loaded this page up. We'll see how many there are in just a minute. But here's what you could have won: the M70 Soviet light tank with crew. It's a basic tank, but it's got lots of lovely details on there, a load of photo etch and bits and individual track links.
And a load of photo etch goodness, didn't it?
Yeah, all the little bits on there and stuff. That's
we were commenting how good it was for the price at 29 quid. Yeah. So if you don't win it, go and buy one.
Absolutely. But you might win it. You never know. You could win it. All you have to do is leave a comment on that very video. You can do it now.
Workable tracks, Ted.
Yeah, workable tracks. And I've put the YouTube URL into the random comment picker. The YouTube random comment picker. We shall filter duplicate users because you can only win once. And I shall get the comments in about 5 seconds. So if you type in your comment in now, even if you're halfway through a sentence, just press enter because otherwise it will be too late. So there were 25. Now there are 32. So 7 people have entered in the last minute while we've been on live. So if you're one of those 32 people, you might have won. I should get rid of the advert because we don't need that. Start raffle and pick random winner. Is it going to be you? We'll have to wait and see.
Could it be you?
It could be you. You've got to be in it to win it, but if you're in it now, it's too late unless you're one of them 32 people. So I'm going to click the button. It will put lots of names on the screen. If you see your name come up, then it means you might not have won because it won't have stopped on you. It might carry on to the next person. So
yeah, but it depends how fast it goes.
It might come back round again. You never know yet. I shall click the button in 3, 2, 1.
The wheel of fortune goes round and round.
The winner is Dan. Dan Kramer. Is one of those weirdos who would love to try linked tracks. Something about the fiddle factor appeals to me.
There you go.
So, Dan, congratulations. Well done on winning.
Yeah. Now then, Dan, you remember you've got to build it and you send us a picture.
Absolutely.
Is there
you
a
definitely
kit
have
number
to do that.
for that, Chris?
There is. I'll come back over here. The kit number is on the screen somewhere. There it is. Hashtag 35194. If you are the lucky winner of that, then congratulations.
Cool.
I'll just have a look through because there were a couple of other comments I saw on there. Let's reload that, shall we? Get all the comments in. Andy M said, I have a newt called Tiny. Why'd you call it Tiny? Because it's my newt. Yeah. Scan Model and Chaos. What does a blind person say when you give them sandpaper? That's tiny, really tiny writing.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get. Yeah.
What washes up on a tiny beach? A microwave.
Yeah. Why do we do it? Tiny. Sorry, it's moving. It's moving and it's very small. I can't read it. No, I can't read it.
Dan Kramer's in the chat. He says, "Holy Starkies!" Thank you. That's all right, Dan. Congratulations, mate. If you look up in the chat there, dude, I've put the kit number down and just email Ted at eModels.
Yep. Yeah. You know where I am. Ted at eModels. eModels.co.uk.
It's on the screen just above Ted.
You find me and send me an email. We fire that. We copy your email off to the guys across at the store, and they send the kit out from the store. So so let us know where you are. Name, address, and telephone number, just in case the courier or whoever it was may need. Sometimes they ask for a telephone number.
Yeah,
so fire it off, and we'll get that to you. Cool. Brilliant. Which brings us to about the end of the evening. I think we've done everything. Kept everybody chatting and things like that, and filled an hour in.
Really well.
Yeah, filled an hour of these dark nights now because we're dark early now, isn't it? It's getting to that time of the morning when it's dark in the morning. You don't want to get up either.
Yeah, it's that sort of seasonal thing, and it's just
yeah. But still, we can be here to brighten your evenings up on a Monday night. So don't forget, that's where we are. Monday night, it's 9 o'clock. Like and subscribe if you like what you've seen so far. If you didn't like it, just give the thumbs button there. 2 clicks, and that registers your click just to make sure. But if you did like it, give us a thumbs up. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And that will tell you when there's another video on, which should be next week, when hopefully all 4 of us will be back for an hour or so of mirth and mayhem. But for tonight, we've done all our bit. We've done all the contractual bits of belly and bench and vectors, factoids and things like that. But, so we'll leave you to it and go and watch your telly now. I'll go and have a drink or just go to bed like I'm going to do. So until then, till next week, thanks everybody and good night. Bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, stay safe. Look after yourselves. Good night. Bye now. Where's my hat? I had a